Howbeit Jesus suffered him not, but saith unto him, Go home to thy friends, and tell them how great things the Lord hath done for thee, and hath had compassion on thee. Mark 5 verse 19. There are times when we may have a good motive, but not initially pray according to God's will. This man out of whom Jesus had cast demons desired to travel with Jesus, but Jesus told him to go and tell his acquaintances at home what he had done for him. Proverbs 3 verse 31 and 32 says, Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, for the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. According to this proverb, a man of violence is not to be envied. He is the oppressor. Envy itself is sin, and there is nothing in an oppressor to be envied. We aren't to look at the things a man gains through violence with envious eyes. These are ill-gotten gains. He will come to a bad end, and we certainly don't need to wish ourselves to be in his shoes. We are not to follow in the ways of a violent person. God doesn't want us to be like him. In fact, violent people, and those who follow them, are an abomination to the Lord. He despises them. It is only the upright or the good which he is intimate with. He wants to spend time with us if we are righteous. The latter is a much better alternative than the former. Devotion topic is, a tree is known by its fruit. We have often heard the phrase, by their fruits you shall know them. Perhaps you weren't aware that it comes from Luke's Gospel, but this phrase refers to much more than trees. As you can see, the truly gentle person does not make fun of people even in jest. He or she knows that put-downs aren't funny. They are cruel. We have all been exposed to people who think that sexually charged jokes, racial and ethnic slurs are acceptable, but they also are not. I once took a trip to Tanzania, and was told by my sister, who had been there many times, not to make any negative comments about anything because the people of Tanzania do not and wouldn't understand why anyone else would. I found this to be true, and it was a privilege to walk among such kind people. We also need to be reminded that, as Christians, we are held accountable for what we say and do. As Christians, we represent Jesus walking today among the people of the world. A good question to ask ourselves is, would I follow and listen to someone who acts and speaks as I do? If Jesus expects us to lead others to him, we need to take responsibility for how we act. Would others describe us as good, kind, forgiving, compassionate, and loving? I'm hoping no one would ever describe me as evil. But I know that I am not always the person God wants me to be. How about you? If you enjoy this video, please like and comment telling us that you enjoy it. And remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, that way you will not miss any of our videos.